Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, round number 9 of the Scores Down on the Graphics Midget Series. Tonight we are here at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Live single car qualifying happening here in just a few moments' time. Brett Wheeler joined alongside a man that we finally get reunited with, Stephen McMahon. Hello, buddy. Welcome back.
Well, thank you. Glad to be back. I'm surprised they allow us to be on Ultimate Dirt TV together.
Yeah, it feels like it's been some time since we've done a show together, but we're looking forward to what is going to happen right now. The single car qualifying. We're just waiting on the first car to come out onto the racetrack, and I believe it's going to be the driver of the Swindell Speed Lab entry, the number 12 machine of Cole Cabry. Again, single car qualifying. They'll get 2 laps. Then once he's done his 2 laps, the next car will come out onto the circuit. Generally takes about 15-20 minutes to get through the field. I think we had close to 30 cars signed into the pit area for tonight. But here we go. Chase Cabry in that Colin Strong at number 12 machine.
Running that high line to get momentum to take that green flag. Good run for Cole Cabry as he's had in the past with a 15.017.
Yeah, first lap out, generally the slowest lap out, but look, this should be a little better, but hopefully his next lap will be a whole lot quicker. 13.846, 13.846 for Cole Cabry. So he's going to get his second lap as the next car onto the racetrack is Gage Stevens in the 051. As Cabry now going to bump it up to a 12.774.
Gage Stevens on the track, the black machine. First lap with a 13.668. Second lap with a 13.014.
Yeah, Gage Stevens 13.014, the best of his 2 qualifying laps here at the Fairbury Speedway. Fairbury American Legion Speedway does not improve on the time as Dustin Hall in cut of a 3.31 for Slick Sim Sports is now on the racetrack and got the green flag. And once they come out of the pits, that first lap is generally not counted. So that's why you'll see, 13s and 14 seconds on their first lap. Lap number 1, 12.972. 12.972 for Dustin Hall. And what about the fast cat next onto the racetrack in the double O for Swindell Speed Lab, Kendall Tucker. But watch Dustin Hall get his second lap in. Quick time, 12.769.
Look at that for Dustin Hall. Coming down the turn, down the front straightaway, Kendall Tucker puts in his time. 12.703 quick time right now on the board. Goes to the bottom of turn number 3, slides on up on the exit of 4. Kendall Tucker, that lap was a 12.751.
Well, and his teammate now onto the racetrack, the points leader. A man that has picked up multiple feature wins so far this season. After 8 weeks, he continues to lead the series. Green flag out for the driver of the Swindell Speed Lab 52. That is James Edens. James Edens in car number 52. Again, the first of 2 qualifying laps here at Fairbury. Again, single car qualifying effort. 3 groups, group 1, 2, and 3. James Edens, quick time, 12.658. A 12.658 there on lap number 1 for James Edens. I'll tell you what, if I'm in the final group, I'd be paying close attention as to what the racetrack is doing. Quicker with a 12.658 for James Edens as JD Brown makes his way onto the speedway.
JD Brown in the 14 machine, or the 114, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. He's running the middle line on the exit of turn number 4. Let's see what he puts down for his first lap. His first lap's going to be a 12.736, third quickest on the board, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. JD Brown really loose on exit of 4 there. That lap will not count.
And that'll bring out Alex McCullum in the Colin Strong entry, the number 10 machine. Again, the first lap, you generally see high 13s, 14-second bracket. That will not be their first official lap. Technically, their second lap out is what you'll see their first official lap as Alex McCullum 7th, quick with a 13.174. A 13.174 there on lap number 1. Alex McCullum, 7th quick so far. Can he improve on that lap time? He does. He jumps to position 6 with a 12.972. A 12.972.
Next on the track in the 0-1 machine is the little Hurricane Mason Hannigan going into turn number 3. As you see now, they're starting to enter the turns a little bit higher. He exits turn number 4. Mason Hannigan fixing to put down his first lap. He goes into turn number 3. It's nice and steady there on exit. Good run. Oh, hits the wall. That lap will not count, so he's still scored an 8th spot.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that actual second lap out was a 13.167. So again, he's going to be behind the 8 ball as the last car in group number 1 on the racetrack right now in car number 94. That is Davey Scoville. Davey Scoville in car number 94. Second quick with a 12.692. 12.692 for Davey Scoville. As group number 2 cars making their way onto the racetrack right now.
Tough break there where he got loose, though. But, I mean, Lewis Hewitt now on the track. I'm trying to find him on my little score thing. Lewis Hewitt, 7th quickest. But now on there's Lewis. Now he's quick time with a 12.563. Logan Rumsey on track now.
Yeah, here's a driver that could really shake things up here. Logan Rumsey in car number 41. First lap time for Logan Rumsey. A little go, get a little gasser himself. No time on the first lap, so it's going to be his outlet. That's going to be the quickest of the 13.524. His second lap of qualifying. We'll see if he can improve. Third quick with a 12.670. 12.670.
Next on the track is Colton Davis in car number 27. Colton Davis in the turn there. You see him coming out turn number 4. He's second quickest with a 12.649, Colton Davis. Cody Gray next on the track. Car number 04, Cody Gray.
Yeah, the Truth Tunes Motorsports entry, one of several drivers from that TTM team. Cody Gray in the 04 machine. Again, first lap of qualifying. Again, we'll see where he can go, see if he can jump into the top 10. He does 10th quick, 12.950. 12.950 for the driver of the 04 machine in Cody Gray. He's had a bit of an up and down season so far. We'll see if we can improve. He improves on the time of 12.910. 12.910 as David Krikorian on the racetrack.
David Krikorian at car number 66. He's 8th quickest with a 12.750. 8th quickest. He goes in turn number 3, run that middle line. He will exit turn number 4. His second lap on the board won't be any quicker.
Yeah, he had contact with the front stretch wall. I've already seen a number of drivers do it on the racetrack right now for United Sim Sports in the KCLD cleaning. Car number 95, a podium a couple of weeks ago at the Knoxville Raceway. Kane Della in car number 95 on the circuit. Again, the driver has probably been the most improved for over the past month or so of racing here in the Ascors and down on the graphics Midgets series. Kane Della 12.801. 12.801. 11th quick for Kane Della on lap number 1. Lap 2 is slower, with a 12.962. And that brings, that brings Riley Emig onto the racetrack.
Riley Emig on the track right now. As he crosses the start-finish line into turn number 1 on the exit turn number 2. So right now he's 13th quickest with a 12.912. He goes really high in turns 3, exiting turn number 4. A little bit lower there. His second lap is 12th with a 12.816. And now on track is Harry Stewart.
Yeah, another one of these United Sim Sports drivers. United Sim Sports. KCLD Cleaning. Nat Road Radiators. Number 11. Again, he's had a certainly an up and down season, but so far the past week or so, he's finally found himself into some form. 12.812. A 12.812. He had contact with the wall, so we more than likely won't see that second lap time coming up for Harry Stewart. So it'll have to sit a 12.812 at the moment, and he sits 12th quick.
And now on the track is William Yeager. He comes out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. That car number 48, the blue and black machine, out of turn number 4. His first lap for William Yeager will be 12th quickest with a 12.811. His second lap to see if he improve. He does not. It's still a 12.831 that last lap, but now on the track, it's Paul Massini.
Is it Paul or Robert?
Mine says Paul.
Mine says Robert. All we know, we've got a Mancini on the racetrack in car number 69. Mancini 12.813, a 12.813 on lap number 1. As Mancini will come across the start-finish line into turn number 3 and into 1 and 2 actually. 12.988, so slower there. And we have got next onto the racetrack, it's Bryce Lucius in car number 32, Steve.
Bryce Lucius on the track. Get him pulled up too. I'm watching your screen and my screen. Comes out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. A 12.931, his second lap. Let's see if he improves. He does not. He's still 17th quickest.
All right, on the racetrack right now in car number 30, this is Michael Spengler. Michael Spengler in car number 30, lap 1 for Spengler. It's 20th quick with a 13.030, a 13.030. He's going to loop that car in turns 3 and 4, and that'll bring out Chase McDermott on the racetrack, Steve.
That's right, Chase McDermott in turn number 3, coming out turn number 4. Here he comes down the front straightaway. And in turn number 1, he enters in that middle to bottom groove, out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. That lap was a 13.768 out of turn number 4. See where he qualifies in. 21st quick with a 13.118.
On the racetrack right now, the man behind Ascors does a wonderful job week in and week out. In car number 23, the JDR Graphics, number 23 entry. This is JD Laird. JD Laird on the racetrack right now. Again, first of 2 laps here at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway, all trying to chase down the time of 12.563, courtesy of Lewis Hewitt there in group number 1, as Laird will make his way off for turn number 4. Lap number 1 will be a 13.316. A 13.316. Somewhat just struggling here at the moment is JD Laird in that number 23 machine. Let's see if he can improve. He does not. And how about the driver that is on the racetrack right now? A winner in the TeamVLR.com Schaefer's Modified Madness Series, Hayden Cardwell.
Hayden Cardwell out of turn. He's 19th quickest with a 12.963. Goes into turn number 3, enters low. Tries to keep the car low. He slides up a little bit on exit of 4. His second lap. See if he improves. He does not. Next on the track, Charlie Butcher in the red and black machine. Car number 96.
Charlie Butcher in the 96. Lap 1 is a 13.338. 13.338. Big wheel stand down the back stretch. We know this will be a lot slower lap because he half spun the car in turns 1 and 2. And he'll just come around just to complete his second lap, just to confirm that it was a 14.439. So he lost 1.1 seconds as Reed Brochart in car number 93 on the racetrack.
Reed Brochart comes out of turn number 4. A bit down at time. Let's see. He's 24th quickest with a 13.257. He exiting turn number 2 down the back straightaway in turn number 3. He will come out turn number 4 for his second lap. We'll see if he improves. He does not. He ran a 13.565 as Stephen Moore on the track now.
All right, our third last qualifier to come out onto the racetrack here. Car number 69. This is Stephen Moore. Car number 69, Stephen Moore on the racetrack now. Qualifying lap number 1 will be 21st quick with a 13 flat. A 13.000 for Stephen Moore. Can he break into the 12-second barrier? We'll find out here on lap number 2. No, slower with a 13.009. Cody Walker now on the racetrack.
Cody Walker coming out turn number 2, down and back straightaway, enters high on 3. He will exit turn number 4, a little higher than most cars. He will complete his first lap. Cody Walker is 21st quickest with a 12.985. He goes into turn number 3 again, still enters a little high there. He will exit a little lower out of 4 for his second lap. Cody Walker will, does he improve? 16th with a 12.865 and on a track, Blake Neer.
All right, the final car in single car qualifying, 29th starter, or 29th qualifier I should say, in car number 14, sorry. This is Blake Neer. Blake Neer in car number 14. Again, lap number 1 is a 13.490. A 13.490, nearly a second off the pace to Lewis Hewitt, who officially is about to go quick time here tonight. Blake Neer is going to improve immensely on that time with a 12.876. A 12.876. And Steve, that'll wrap up our qualifying session. And well, how about Lewis Hewitt getting the job done here in qualifying?
Lewis Hewitt, he has a strong performance. Let's see if he keeps it up in his heat race in the feature race performance.
All right, well, we'll just wait for race control just to roll over the session. Everybody has done their 2 laps. And then, of course, we'll move straight into heat racing action now, Steve. The heat racing, not lined up via qualifying. There's an inversion. So if we're looking at 3 heats, the top 3 qualifiers, they will start position number 4 in their respective heat races. So, again, we'll take a look just quickly at those qualifying results for you now. Coming up on your screen, Hewitt, Davis, and Edens. We'll have to start position number 4 in heats 1, 2, and 3. Rumsey in 4th, Scoville, Tucker, Brown, Krikorian, Hall, and Dustin Hall. And Cole Cabry will make up the top 10 starters. Let's go trackside, take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 1. As Cole Cabry in car number 12 will start on pole. On his outside, the 14 of JD Brown will start position number 2.
Row number 2 beat Logan Rumsey in the 41 for Pennsylvania. To his outside from Australia, New Zealand, it is Lewis Hewitt.
Your third row inside, out of position 5 in car number 11 for United Sim Sports, Harry Stewart. Now to position number 6 in car number 22, that is Cody Welker.
Your fourth row inside from California, 04 is Cody Gray. To his outside from New Jersey, car number 10, Alex McCollum.
And your fifth and final row inside outside, position number 9, car number 30 of Michael Spengler. And to the outside, out of position number 10, it's going to be JD Laird to make up this 10-car field here in heat race number 1. And colour change about to happen right now, I think. Just get the grids off the screen and we'll... Oh, they're going to... I thought we're going with a colour change on the logo. You know what? We're going to go with the colour change. That's the beauty about this program. The ability to change the colours on the fly. I love it.
All right, heat race number 1. You got a strong front row, Cole Cabray and JD Brown, and don't give up anybody further back, because even Logan Rumsey and Lewis Hewitt, Harry Stewart, any of these drivers can pick up a heat race win.
Absolutely, don't discount out anybody. I mean, as you said, there's a number of these drivers that have certainly got the talent and the ability to move their way forward, especially here at Fairbury. It's a nice tight little boring of a racetrack. I hate racing on it. I love to hate it. No, you know what? I lied. I just hate it because I just can't get around here, Steve. It's frustrating.
Well, the late model, I can do pretty good on this. But thank you for tuning in to Ultimate Dirt TV. Make sure to hit that like and follow button and share out this broadcast. We sure do appreciate you watching on your Thursday evening.
I think that might be a bit too hard for the drivers to see. So we'll do this and we'll do that.
Lights are out. We're going to go green out of turn number 4. Cole Cabray and J.D. Brown bringing the field to the green flag. They go at turn number 3. They're side by side. Good start for Cole Cabray as we come down to the start-finish line of turn number 1.
Yeah, 8-lap heat races. Top 4, I believe, are going to the main event. Brown up on the inside of Logan Rumsey. This is your battle for second and third. Cole Cabray will continue here. He will lead lap number 1. Brown runs in second, Rumsey, and then Hewitt. And then look at McCullum trying to work the middle of the racetrack on the inside of Stewart.
Right now to turn number 3. Brown and Logan Rumsey, they're side by side. We got Lewis Hewitt around at turn number 3. Hey, look at the slide job Logan Rumsey puts on J.D. Brown for second.
Yeah, that was Hewitt who got into the side of... it was Stewart who got into the side of Hewitt there and forced Hewitt around. So, no doubt, Stewart going to give that spot back to Hewitt, and I'm sure he won't be too happy about that one, but we stay green. No yellows in the heat races. No yellows until our main event later on. Rumsey and J.D. Brown putting on a show here in heat race number 1.
They're running right above the slick there. They've been making passes. Logan Rumsey currently in second, but with them two battling, allows Cole Cabray's lead to extend as he crosses the start-finish line into turn number 1. This time you see Brown to the bottom on exit. Something looked a little wrong there. He was really slow on exit 2.
Yeah, just once you get to the bottom side, you just lose all your speed and all your momentum. So drivers, may just be may have to wait till the feature event to use that bottom side, because it's pretty slick down there. So far, use the middle of the racetrack, and pretty honky dory, I got to say. But white flag is out right now for Cole Cabray. Logan Rumsey closes in, but he won't have enough. Final time into turn number 3 and out of turn number 4. Your winner is going to be Cole Cabray, who led from start to finish. He will win heat number 1. He will start on pole of tonight's main event.
Logan Rumsey comes on second. J.D. Brown, J.D. Laird, and Alex McCollum, your top 5.
We'll have a look at those heat race number 1 results coming up on your screen right now. Cole Cabray wins from Logan Rumsey in second. J.D. Brown third. J.D. Laird in fourth. Alex McCullum rounds out the top 5. Cody Gray in 6th. Harry Stewart 7th. Lewis Hewitt in 8th. Michael Spengler in 9th. And Cody Welker going to round out the 10 cars in heat number 1. Heat number 2, we'll take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid with Kane Della, the 95 on pole, and he's outside the 66 of David Krikorian out of position number 2.
Car number 94 from California beat Davey Scoville to his outside. And car number 27 from the lanes is Colton Davis.
We got now we're going to go with, I'll go with your one. I'll go with Paul Mancini in the 69 machine. He will start position 5, and Chase McDermott will start position number 6.
Row number 4 be Bryce Lucius from Ohio. Car number 32 is Stephen Moore. Car number 69. And
your 5th and final row out of position number 9, driving the 1X machine, the Little Hurricane of Mason Hannigan. And he will start alongside Charlie Butcher in car number 96, who will start out of position number 10. I think we'll do predictions for later on. Steve, what do you reckon?
Predictions? Let's just say Kane's going to win it.
Okay, yeah, look, good choice. Good choice. He's a teammate of mine, but I'm not going to pick him because you've already picked him. Just quickly, I will go with Colton Davis to get the win here.
There you go, Colton Davis. Green flag is out.
3 wide already in the turn number 1 and 2. A bit of contact. Mancini, I believe it was, who got up into Davey Scoville, the 94. Here comes that 27 machine of Colton Davis. Going to quickly move into second position, but he's about 1 second away from Kane Della. Kane Della opened up a big lead already. Contact as we got another car. It looks like it's going to be Mancini in the 69 yet again.
Mancini, tough luck for him. Colton Davis in second. David in third. Chase McDermott, your top 4.
Well, it's all Kane Della out in front so far. The opening 3 laps, the gap is now significantly shortened there by the driver of that 27 machine as Colton Davis second quick here tonight. Started position number 4. Trying to run down your race lead on the KCLD Cleaning United Sim Sports number 95 machine. He goes right through the slick there on the exit of 2. Certainly not ideal. He'll know that that's not ideal to run that sort of line. It's Davis now. Closes in just about 3 car lengths separate the pair as we come to 3 to go.
3 to go as Dillard continues to lead. He will exit turn number 2. Look at Davis looking to his inside at turn number 3. They will exit turn number 4. 2 laps to go for Kane Dillard, car number 95.
Oh, Candela, hang on here for these final lap and a bit as we come into 3 and 4. Big slide job there by Davis. Della now turns it back underneath and Colton Davis going to lead lap number 7. 1 to run. Della with a slider. Davis with the crisscross out of turn number 2. Davis going to protect that slider line down into turns 3 and 4. Check and flag at the ready. Who's going to get it? It's going to be a drag race. Della pulls a big wheel stand. He will not win. Colton Davis. We've got Bryce Lucius going upside down now in turns, out of turn 4, I should say, on the front straight away. But, man, Colton Davis, what a win there. Heat number 2 results coming up on your screen right now. Your winner, Colton Davis. Kane Della second, half a second in the end. Colton Davis made it somewhat look a little too easy. Krikorian in 3rd, McDermott in 4th. Hannigan rounds out the top 5. Then you go back to Lucius in 6th, Moore in 7th, Mancini 8th, Butcher 9th, and Scoville 3 laps down in position number 10. Your 3rd and final heat race, we'll take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid with William Yeager in the 48 on pole. On his outside for Slick Sim Sports, a 331, Dustin Hall.
Driving the Slick Motorsports car number, not Slick, Lord have mercy, the Swindell Speed Labs car number 00 is Kendall Tucker. To his outside is his teammate, car number 52, James Edens.
3rd row inside, position 5, car number 21 of Riley Emig on his outside. Out of position number 6 in the 14. He's from the Great White North there. He's from Canada. It's Blake Neer.
Row number 4 from the Mid-South, car number 7 is Hayden Cardwell. To his outside is Gage Stevens at car number 51.
And your 9th and final starter in car number 93, Reed Brochard, will make up this 9-car field here. 3rd and final heat race of the night before we move into our preliminary action. We'll have I don't think we'll have a C main, but we should have a B main. We had 29 drivers. But here we go, heat number 3. We are underway with William Yeager getting a good start. Kendall Tucker immediately moving into 2nd position. Then you go back 3 wide. Look at Carbell run on the bottom side, down the back stretch into 3 and 4. Carbell trying to drift up the racetrack, clear up top now.
Cardwell in that 4th spot, but look at Hall try to get redemption from the start of that race as it exits turn number 2 into turn number 3. Look at the 7 machine, barely clears Tucker for a moment.
You just see the way he just did that. He's into the wall, upside down, spectacular. Not so much, but Hayden Cardwell, it'll be spectacular to watch him come from the back of the B main as Tucker put a move on Yeager then, and they made contact. Here comes Dustin Hall with a slider attempt on Tucker, but Tucker clearing him back around the outside, but Hall back up on the inside, and now Riley Emig into 4th. He's got pressure from James Edens.
Here we go, out down the front straightaway to turn number 1. Yeager starting to pull away from Dustin Hall. Riley Emig in 3rd now, and James Edens in 4th, Tucker in 5th. Out of 4, we complete lap number 5. It's William Yeager.
Yeah, Yeager doing a great job out in front again. Led since the drop of the green flag. Pole position start for the driver, the number 48. The battle on screen, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. As here comes Emig. He throws the slider, gets tight, drifts up the racetrack. That allows Hall and James Edens to move by him. James Edens, bit of a slow start to the race, but he's now found his groove and now starting to make some moves. He'll throw the slider attempt on Dustin Hall. Not going to clear him. White flag is out for William Yeager, Steve.
One more lap for William Yeager out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway for the final time at turn number 3. He will exit turn number 4. No, nothing to hold him back to picking up the heat race number 3 win with Dustin Hall in 2nd. James Edens, Riley Emig, and Kendall Tucker top 5.
Well, there we go. 3 very quick heat races are done and dusted here at Fairbury. And we'll move in and we'll take a look at those heat race number 3 results for you in just a few moments time. There we go. So it looks like we will have a C main, and again that'll be 12 laps. We should be taking top 4. Am I correct on that one, Steve?
It shows, let's see, it's got a, right now it shows 1 out of the C to the B.
Okay. Well, tell you what.
Well, it's kind of like how mine says Paul Mancini on the scoreboard, and yours says Robert.
Well, that it does. So a strange C main, but we'll go with it nonetheless. Lewis Hewitt on pole in car number 3 on his outside. We'll go with Paul Mancini in the 69 out of position number 2.
Row number 2 is Reed Rochart to his outside. For the Midwest, car number 30 is Michael Spengler.
Position number 5 in car number 96, that'll be Charlie Butcher on his outside. Out in car 7, position 6, that is Hayden Cardwell.
And bringing up your last row number 4 is Cody Welker. Car number 22 from the West. And then Davey Scoville in car number 94 from California. So Lewis Hewitt and Davey Scoville do not start the race.
Yeah, well, I think it's safe to say they've taken their ball, they've packed up the ball and racket, and they've gone to have a cry, and they're gone home. They've had enough.
So this shows we got one car that's going to transfer to the C main, and Mancini, your pole sitter now in car number 90, or no, it's Reed Rochart, your pole sitter. Paul Mancini on the outside in the 69.
Expect Hayden Cardwell to win this one from position 6 just quietly. Look at him already up on the top side, just trying to wind it up, trying to anticipate the start. Green flag is out, 12 laps, C main competition, 1 car to go through only.
Mancini, your race leader in turn number 3. Look at the number 7 car, Hayden Cardwell. He's up to 4th, run the high line, right up against that wall as they complete lap number 1.
Yeah, it's all Mancini out in front at the moment. Then you go back to Brochart, Spengler, side by side. The double slider coming out from Hayden Cardwell, trying to waste little time and getting by both Spengler and Brochart. Here comes Welker now, up on the inside, but it's all Hayden Cardwell moving into 2nd position. And now with a gap that is 1.2 seconds. Watch that gap just slowly, or very quickly I should say. Watch the gap just start to come down. Cardwell already eating into that time.
Cardwell out of turn number 2, down a back straightaway, chasing Mancini. He runs a little higher line there in turns 3. He'll exit turn number 4. We complete lap number 4. This is 12 lap B main, or C main.
Yeah, 8 laps to go in this C main. It's all Mancini out in front in that 069 machine again. He's got probably one of the best drivers here on the iRacing.com service. Just trying to run him down. 0.8 of a second at that stage. So already within about 3 laps, he'd already taken off nearly half a second of the gap. But now the gap is just about 4 car lengths between Mancini and Cardwell.
And the turn number 1 coming out, turn number 2. I'm going to be for the underdog of Mancini. Mancini goes in turn number 3, runs it really steady on the exit turn number 4. We complete lap number 7 of this 12 lap C main. Look at Cardwell right up against that wall there. They exit turn number 2.
It was only a matter of time before he caught up. Look out! Oh no, Mancini got loose. Cardwell facing the wrong direction. Welker, that is, gets by. And Cardwell's had enough. He's slipping to the infield. And Mancini, oh, you talk about rooting for the underdog. I think the underdog's going to win.
Definitely has a sizable lead as we're on lap number 10. Mancini out of turn number 2. Into turn number 3. Mancini all by his lonesome. Cody Walker currently in 2nd. 2 laps to go for Mancini.
He has got a 4-second lead over Cody Welker in that 22 machine. I think it's safe to say if he can keep that car going in a forward direction without spinning out, he's going to go to the show. Charlie Butcher got some issues down the backstretch heading into turn number 3. The white flag is out for Paul Mancini in that 069 machine. Down into 3 and 4. Final time. Checkered flag is out. Barney, the iRacing flagman, he's going to wave that checkered flag. 2nd will go to Cody Welker after trying to destroy our camera here on the front straightaway. Track's looking very slick, Steve. Very difficult.
Slick, and that, the B main's coming up next. We're going to take 12 out of there.
And again, I think we should have probably a 14 car. No, what do we got? We've got a 10 car B main. And we're taking 12. It's a little funky.
The math, though, hey, it's all right. We don't have to be rocket scientists to call this race.
You don't have to be anything to call this race. They'll let anyone in the booth.
Make sure you hit that like and follow button, guys, on the Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook page. Make sure to share out the broadcast. We sure do appreciate you watching tonight.
See main result on screen. Paul Mancini gets the win. Cody Walker second. Reed Brochart third. Spengler home in fourth. Butcher in fifth. And Carbwell in that sixth position. B main lineup will look like this. Alex McCullum in the 10 will start on pole. And Mason Hannigan in the 1X machine will start position 2.
Row number 2, this Wendell Speed Labs car number 00. It's Kendall Tucker to his outside into 04 from California. It's Cody Gray.
Bryce Lucius, the 32, will start position number 5. Gage Stevens in the 051 will start position 6.
Row number 7 is Harry Stewart and car number 11 from United Sim Sports to his outside is Stephen Moore, car number 69 from California.
Blake Neer in the 14 will start position 9, and Paul Mancini in the 069 will start position number 10. 10 cars on the racetrack. All 10 cars going through, Steve.
Alex McCollum and Mason Hannigan side by side, a slow and steady pace. They bring the field to turn number 3. We're fixing to let them loose for 12 laps. Green flag is out. McCollum, good start there. Goes in turn number 1, enters high. Look out, there is the Kendall Tucker in that 3rd spot.
Yeah, they were 3, almost 4 and 5 wide through the opening turn here at Fairbury. They're still 3 and 4 wide in the back half. Oh, we've actually got one car going around. It looks like it might be Mancini in that 069 machine. Here comes Hannigan, challenging for the race lead. Big slider into turn number 1, 3 and 4. Tucker catches the left rear of McCullum, and McCullum takes back the lead down into 1 and 2.
Out of turn number 2, here it comes Hannigan again. Has to chase him down, goes to the bottom. McCollum stays high, right up against that wall. Hannigan makes the pass. Out of 4, down the front straightaway. We complete lap number 3 of this 12th lap, B main.
Yeah, McCullum again, once again in that 10 machine. The Colin Strong entry as he taps the wall there in the midway point of 3 and 4. Hannigan continuing to lead in the Black Diamond Motorsports number 1X machine. Cody Gray, keep an eye on him. He might be one to watch to maybe take away a win from both McCullum or Hannigan in this one. Hannigan gets into the wall again. He gets some drive, but uh-oh, look out. As McCullum now just hanging on to it barely. And here comes Gray now looking down low down into 3. Slide job incoming.
Gray into 04, the orange and black machine out. Turn number 4, look at McCollum, passing back on the high side. They go to turn number 1, we're 3 wide momentarily. Out of turn number 2, Gray still trying to battle with McCollum. McCollum has it going in turn number 3. Gray better watch out because there's cars right behind him.
Yeah, Gray has got some pressure inside and outside behind him. Harry Stewart up on the top side looking to get a run by the 04. He pulls alongside Stewart now on the outside, 3/4 way up the racetrack. Got that grip line up on the top, or 3/4 way up the racetrack in 3 and 4. He's got 4 wheels in the fluff upstairs through 1 and 2. Your race leader is Hannigan. McCullum in 2nd. Now Stewart in 3rd. Gray back to 4th. And that'll put Gage Stevens now battling with Bryce Lucius for 5th and 6th.
Hannigan continues to lead. McCollum out of 2, down into turn number 3. Right now, the top 2 run the high line. Some run the slider, run up against that wall, making contact. Look at that one car. I don't know who that was, but he was way crazy. He's upside down. It's the 051 of Gage Stevens.
Well, we come to the white flag this time by for your race leader, Mason Hannigan. Just 4 turns away. Make it 2 as he makes his way down the back straightaway. Mason Hannigan, along with all these other drivers, they're all going to the show. Bit of R&D session right now. Mason Hannigan will win the B main. 2nd to go to Alex McCullum. Harry Stewart home in 3rd. Cody Gray will grab 4th. Mancini comes home in 5th. And we go back to Stephen Moore in 6th. Gage Stevens 7th. Blake Neer in 8th. Bryce Lucius 9th back on pit road. And Kendall Tucker 10th back on pit road. We'll bring up those B main results for you right now. So a warm-up session before we get to the A main. We'll take a quick break, but we'll just show you those B main results. Hannigan, McCullum, Stewart, your top 3. Gray and Mancini, top 5. Moore, Stevens, Neer, Lucius, and Tucker, the drivers that come home in 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll take a quick break here on this, on Ultimate Dirt TV, and on the other side of this, the main event for the Ascors down on the Graphics Midget Series live tonight from Fairbury. We are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV for the coverage of the outscores. Down on the graphics, Midget Series, your main event. Up next, we'll take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Brett Wheeler joined alongside Stephen McMillian. And we'll go from the back to the front. At a position number 22, it is Kendall Tucker. At a position number 21, it's Bryce Lucius.
Row number 10 started outside at car number 14 from Canada is Blake Neer. To his inside at car number 051 from the Midwest is Gage Stevens.
Position number 18, car number 69 of Stephen Moore on his inside, the 069. Now, are we going with Paul Mancini or Robert Mancini? I should check my timing thing. He's been here the last 8 weeks. You'd think I know. I'm going to go with Paul Mancini.
All right, row number 8 is going to be like this from California. Car number 04 is going to be Cody Gray. To his inside, United Sim Sports car number 11. It's Harry Stewart.
Second in the B main, car number 10, position number 14, Alex McCullum. He won the B main, starting at a position 13, the 1X, the Little Hurricane of Mason Hannigan.
Row number 6 on the outside, car number 21 from the Goon Squad Racing. It's Riley Emming. To his inside, and from Illinois, car number 40, it's Chase McDermott.
JD Laird, the 23 from California, will start position number 10, and James Eden's a 52 out of position 9.
Row number 4, car number 66 from California on the outside is David
Krikorian.
To his inside from Slick Motorsports, car number 114 is going to be JD Brown.
Dustin Hall, the 331, will start position 6. Kane Della, the 95 out of position 5.
Row number 2 from Pennsylvania, car number 41 is Logan Rumsey. To his inside from New Jersey, car number 48, William Yeager.
The front row, Colton Davis in car 27, position 2. Cole Cobry, the 12, will start on pole. Steve, very quickly, prediction, who wins?
I'm going to go with Cole Cobry.
Oh, okay, you picked the guy on pole. No worries. I'm going to go with James Edens. He starts 9th. Green flag is out. Your A main is underway right now here, and I believe we've got 40 laps on the board.
40 laps, shows 100 on the screen, but I believe it was 40 green flag laps.
Yes. I'm just confirming that. Hold up.
Out of 66 around, tough luck for him. That's going to be David Krikorian as we have a caution on the racetrack.
Just getting into the message that was sent out to the league members. And it is going to be 30 green flag laps with admin controlled cautions. So there we go.
Well, you tuned it in. The first caution come down for David Krikorian and Stephen Moore. Car number 66 is 69, making contact in turns 3 and 4 there. As we have your replay on the screen.
Oh, wow, that was definitely a massive gap there. Looked like between. Trying to take a look from above the cars. Where's my chopper cam? That's not going to do it any justice. That's not going to do it any justice, man. There it is.
You see me just kind of loses it on the top shelf there going into turn number 3. That's the 66 of David Krikorian.
Just got into the back of the invisible 95 that was in front of him, but wasn't in front of him, if you know what I mean.
Definitely, we're back to green flag racing. Cole Cobry bringing the field as we're down the back straightaway to turn number 3. Cole Cobry, second place. Colton Davis, Logan Rumsey, third. Fourth is William Yeager. Dustin Hall, your top 5.
All right, so white flag will be out at lap number 33 as the caution laps here at the moment are counting. Big move there by Rumsey. Oh, the Davis and Rumsey. Davis, Rumsey, they both save it. Well done to both drivers. Meanwhile, we've got a move there put on by JD Brown as that was Chase McDermott. He was throwing a haymaker on. They're 4 wide off turn 4, Steve.
Oh, we got one car stopped at end of turn number 4 there.
Edens.
Your points leader, James Edens.
Look at Della.
Yeah, Deller with a top 5 right now. Really tight going to turn number 1 on the exit, turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Now we got a battle brewing for 4th spot. That's the 27 and the 114 of JD Brown down the front straightaway.
Now, Steve, you take a look. They're both working the bottom side, and Davis loses 2 spots to Chase McDermott and Kane Della. So Kane Della back in the top 5, but battle starting to heat up now for the race lead. Cole Caberry in that 12 machine, the Colin Strong entry. Trying to hold off the 48 of William Yeager. I'm going to say Yeager. He's really been impressive tonight. Yellow flag is out. Riley Emig. That's the reason for the caution.
Riley Emig in the 21 machine. Looking at your instant replay there. The 3 wide going into the turn. It will slide up. Well, someone slides up in front of him. He spins out right there. But you know what, Brett? Going back to William Yeager, so, you know, we've watched him over the past 8 weeks and how much this guy has improved over the 8 weeks. We had a late model race Tuesday night, and he was so strong battling with your pro drivers.
Yeah, he's certainly come on in leaps and bounds, and again, and I'm pretty sure coming in tonight he was 3rd or 4th in the point standings as well. So it just goes to show that, you know, consistency right now is what may just win him the championship, especially with James Edens, who is back in 20th position. He's still on the racetrack, so he may have had some sort of issue there on that 52 machine. Green flag is back out. We're back underway, so not a good night for James Edens, but opportunities for the other drivers to catch up on some points, and William Yeager could be one of those drivers. Here comes Brown on the inside into 3 and 4. Oh, Yeager upside down, no.
Well, we spoke a little too early for William Yeager there. Now he's going to be in the back, so really he's not going to gain
pit road.
Yeah, nowhere. He's not going to gain no more points tonight. Him and James Eden's going to break roundabout even.
We've just given him a Wesley Outland.
Yes, I mean that guy has taunted us, hasn't he?
he's on the drivers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Pick them and they crash.
Oh. But thank you for tuning in to Ultimate Dirt TV. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Rocket Racing Setups, World Thunder Racing League. If you'd like to be a part of the sponsorship, get a hold of Ultimate Dirt TV. We even have sponsorship packages for the cautions and just regular sponsorship. 13 weeks. Lights are out. We're going to go green. It's going to be Cole Cabrera, JD Brown, Logan Rumsey, Kane Diller, and Harry Stewart. Your top 5. Green flag is out.
I'll keep an eye on the Aussies in 4th and 5th. Della and Stewart. Into 1 and 2 we go. Rumsey to the top side. Now McDermott putting a move on Stewart. Stewart back to the inside. Della now. Della and Stewart running nose to tail. Stewart tags the back of Della. Della going to gather it back up, but he's going to lose about 2 or 3 positions. And right now, here comes JD Brown on the bottom side. JD Brown will lead that lap.
JD Brown working the bottom really nicely on the exit turn number 4. He leads that lap. Look at Cole Cabrera run the top shelf. He's actually losing ground because here comes Logan Rumsey in that 3rd spot.
Well, I did say early on in the night that maybe the driver's going to leave that bottom side for later on in that feature in the feature event. It's exactly what we're seeing now. And again, this track is slick from top to bottom. There's not a lot of moisture left in it. But what have we had? 3 cautions so far, Steve?
3 cautions as you look. Cole Cabrera now going to the bottom, but he'll slide up and look at Logan Rumsey trying to stick a nose in as we go down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Logan Rumsey in the hip pocket of Cole Cabrera on the exit of turn number 4. JD Brown continues to lead.
Yeah, Brown doing a nice job in that 114 machine out for the 14, I should say. Caberry back there in second. Stewart with a big dive bomb there on McDermott. Stewart trying to get to the top side. McDermott. We got one. Yeah, who'd you say? 47?
27, Colton Davis. Bringing out that caution as we look at your replay.
See how easy it is to make a mistake here, and just has those internet connection issues just as he went into turns 3 and went around. That brought out the caution flag. That'll bunch the field back up into single file restarts. I believe we're looking at about a lap 42 white flag.
So what does your replay thing say when you hit replay?
Don't even get me started. See, it's the Apex stuff.
Oh, Butthead's Ultimate Dirt TV. I don't know how I got that one.
I don't know how you got that one, but yeah, look, again, ever since I had to reinstall this stuff over 2 weeks ago, I've had nothing but dramas with it. Everything's reset, and I can't figure out why.
Uh-oh. We'll have to get you hooked up after this race, probably. Lights are out. We're going to go green. J.D. Brown, Cole Cabray, Logan Rumsey, Chase McDermott, Harry Stewart, still your top 5. Alex McCollum, Kendall Tucker, Bryce Luscious, Cody Gray, Dustin Hall, your top 10. Kane Diller in 11th. Mason Hannigan, 12th. J.D. Leard in 13th. Colton Davis, 14th. Green flag is out for J.D. Brown. Look at the Cole Cabray go to the top shelf. He kind of diamonds it off out of 2. Down the back straightaway. Young Logan Rumsey try to look to the inside of Cole Cabray out of 4. Down the front straightaway. He had it at the line almost.
Yeah, I think we're looking at about a white flag, lap number 42. So far, J.D. Brown looking to pick up his first win of the season here in the R scores. Down on the graphics, Midgets says we've got one car upside down. It is Alex McCullum to bring on, I believe, our fifth yellow off the feature event. Boy, oh boy, just again, simple mistake in turns 3 and 4. Let's take a look at that instant replay. Find out exactly what happened here in turns 3 and 4.
See Column running top shelf there. He's just got into that wall. Looks like upsets the car and turns him nose first, and then he kind of rides it, and upsy daisy.
He went upsy daisy, and he went oopsie daisy.
Yes. Lights are out on the pace truck. We're going to go green out of turn number 4. J.D. Brown, Logan Rumsey, Cole Cabray, Bryce Luscious, and Harry Stewart still your top 5. Pace truck is in. J.D. Brown bringing the field nice and steady on the top shelf there in turn number 3. As he will diamond off out of 4. Green flag is out. Good start for J.D. Brown. Logan Rumsey and Cole Cabray. All fire leader. Logan Rumsey pushes up a tad bit. Cabray, he gets a little tight on exit.
Yeah, that indeed he does. Everybody fighting for positions, fighting for the bottom side of the racetrack. Not a lot of drivers upstairs. Harry Stewart, the first car inside the top 5 to really rail the top side. Can he get the job done? He's looking for, or he's got 4th. He's now looking for 3rd. Goes to the middle of the racetrack and slides up to the cushion, trying to get around the outside of the 32 of Lucius. And here comes Cody Gray on the bottom.
Look at Logan Rumsey, Bryce Luscious, with several cars flirting with the inside U tires there. That's not where you want to be as they're bouncing and banging off them. But right now, J.D. Brown, Logan Rumsey, Harry Stewart, and Bryce Luscious now your top 5.
Luscious getting a little crossed up there on the bottom side. Here comes Kendall Tucker now through the middle of the racetrack. He's moved his way to position 10. Emma Lucius in that 32 machine up 17 positions from 21st. Second last he started on the grid, position 21. He's up into the top 5. I'd love for him to have a podium just so we can get to chat to him about how he was able to do it. But he's got to get by Harry Stewart, who I think if just can turn up consistent laps on the top side, he might just be a little too hard to beat, closing in on what I believe is about 5 to go, Steve.
5 to go. J.D. Brown, nice and stayed on the bottom groove. Oh, he makes a little mistake on the exit too, but corrects himself. Logan Rumsey still in 2nd, up 12 spots from start races. Harry Stewart. Cody Gray up 12 spots. He's currently in 4th. The 16th spot is Bryce Luscious and Kendall Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker also advancing 16 positions as well, watching Cody Gray in that 04 machine. Again, a driver that was an outstanding driver in the California Lightning E-Sprint series that I covered here. And, well, he's now proven that he can run with some of the best midget drivers here on the iRacing.com service. He now looks to the inside on Stewart through 3 and 4. Actually, I'm not going to call when the white flag is out because last week I did it and I was about 3 or 4 laps shy.
We're announcers, not a mathematicians, that's for sure. As J.D. Brown fixing in some lap traffic out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway in turn number 3, running the bottom line there. Slow and steady as an exit turn number 4.
J.D. Brown, which what I thought was the checkered flag. He's still going to circulate around the racetrack, and again, we'll keep with the race leader at the moment because, again, you know what? Let's go with lap 48 is when we'll see the checkered flag. Hopefully, Brown good on the bottom side of the racetrack, and he's just starting to tick these laps off, starting to put these cars laps down further and further. And what should be about, or should be the white flag now, hopefully.
Hopefully the white flag as we exit turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3, still run the bottom line. Lap traffic ahead should not play a difference as we cross the start-finish line. JD Brown. He's still going, so we're still going with it. How about that?
Yeah, well, again, like I said, last week I was out by about 3 or 4 laps, so I wouldn't be surprised if I'm out by 3 or 4 laps yet again, as there's some cars as he's looked to check up there. One car, yeah, that looks to be the checkered flag, I'd say, is JD Brown, Logan Rumsey, and I have no idea the podium. No idea for the podium. All we know is JD Brown wins.
JD Brown with Slick Motorsports car number 114 normally drives the 14 machine, picking up the win tonight with your Ask Forwards and Midgets.
Well, a nice, quick, easy show so far. We're at just ticked over 1 hour. And again, that is including single car qualifying. But tell you what, let's go chat to your winner here tonight in car number 14. It's JD Brown. JD, congratulations on this victory. Man, were you getting nervous those last sort of 5 or 10 laps with those lap cars?
Not so much. I knew we had a big lead, and I was just rolling bottom basically better than anyone else, just because I decided to put a chili wool setup last minute just so I could roll bottom, and it worked out to our favor.
It looked like the back end of that car was really glued down to the bottom of the racetrack. Is that the way that the car was set up there in the end?
Yeah, exactly. We just ran chili wool setup just so the nose didn't get up, so the car was just completely planted. So, because it's a little rough down there, especially out of 4, cars like to get upset, but with the setup chili wool set, it just stays planted on the ground. Really had no worries. Just try to get it, make sure it didn't spin out, and we're good.
Well, you had to start position 7 and work your way forward. A stout competition as always, stout field from what we see each and every Thursday night here in the Ascos. You must be thrilled to get your first win of the season.
Yeah, we've been running decent for the most part, and just like a couple bad nights. We're not really running for points. We're just trying to get wins and manage to pull one out here.
Yeah, buddy. Well, congratulations on this victory. No doubt there's plenty of people on this car, plenty of people behind the scenes. Who gets it done for you, mate? Who helped you on this 14 entry?
I just got to thank everyone at Slick Sim Sport and Downer Graphics and Dustin Hall. Car looks great, and yeah, just thank everyone at Slick. Running good.
There we go. Slick make it 2 in a row here on Ultimate Dirt TV. They pick up the win in the modified series. And Steve, I'm going to sit down to you. I think second place is Logan Rumsey. We'll have to confirm. Logan, do you get second or third? I had no idea. Actually, we'll bring in Cody Gray as well. Cody, did you grab second or third?
I got third.
Okay.
Rumsey second.
Steve, you're with Logan Rumsey second place.
All right, little young Logan Rumsey. Congratulations on your second place, sir.
Thanks.
Wow, you sound a little bit, your voice sounds a little different since last time I talked to you.
Yeah, I guess.
So tell us how your night went.
What?
So tell us how your night went.
Oh yeah, they moved the tires in here. I didn't really know where the track was gonna go. I qualified good, ran good in the heat race, and I was trying to run the top in the feature, and I went around the bottom, and JD was just really fast.
Well, a lot of top racing, especially a lot of passes and a lot of slide jobs at the beginning of the race. I mean, a couple times you cut it really close, but you made it. I mean, a podium, a top 2 finish. I mean, what more could you ask for?
I feel like I get second every week in this league.
Well, who's your sponsors like to thank, sir? Give them a shout out.
600cc Performance, Newland Bar Service, Allstate, and you guys are broadcasting.
All right. And where can they see? Never mind. Go ahead, Brett.
Okay, I was gonna let you finish that off then, but anyhow, we'll go chat to the driver that comes home third place tonight here in car number 04, Cody Gray. Cody, congratulations. Start 16th. You have a good battle there on those last sort of 10, 12 laps with Harry Stewart there and some other drivers. Man, that looked like a fun race to be a part of.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. The mound off of 4 was definitely something tricky, and I used that as a pick to get by Bryce. I knew I was faster than him the second that he got in front of me, but he wasn't just going to give it to me. So it was definitely fun. I saw Harry ripping the top, and I knew that I didn't have enough talent to do that, but props to him. Sucks that he had to wreck.
Well, it seems though that you have to have a very fine art to run the bottom. As you said, that ledge out of turn 4, it's like a hill. It's almost like Lernerville style. How do you set your car up to try and get over that? When the track gets this slick and you want to run the bottom.
You definitely cannot be full throttle over it. You kind of gotta pedal it over it. But there were a few times where I'd get over it and it would, slap the tail tank on the ground. But nevertheless, it was pretty fun.
Well, buddy, congratulations on this third place. You advanced 13 positions from this main event, from 16th up to 3rd. You must be pumped about the result. And before we let you go, Cody, sponsors on this race car, people behind the scenes, who makes it happen for you?
I can't thank JD Lair enough for, paying for my entry, and all the Truth Tunes guys giving me good car to race every single week. Most of the time, it's just my mistake that I don't make it in or have a bad result. I can't thank all the guys back there enough.
All right, there we go. Cody Gray home in 3rd place here tonight. I was wondering what that was. You had me all buffled up there, but we'll get that fixed up. Steve, I want to thank you for once again, as for the first time in what feels like many months, we're reunited back here on Ultimate Dirt TV.
That's right. Hopefully we can do some more, together throughout the week. So stay tuned. You never know what kind of excitement you're going to see from me and you.
All right, well, that'll do it for us here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, a big thanks to Ascores and Down Under Graphics for putting on another series. Round number 9 of the series is completed. What was originally a 12-week season, I believe we're moving it to a 13-week season with Weed Sport added into last week. But again, you can catch all the action here on Ultimate Dirt TV across YouTube and Facebook every Thursday night. Doubleheader is complete for this Thursday evening, and I want to thank, of course, World of Thunder iRacing League and Rocket Racing Setups for their support here again with Ultimate Dirt TV. We're so proud and privileged to have those wonderful people behind the scenes that continue to stick by us for sim racing. And if you haven't done so already, head over to their social media pages, give them a like, give them a follow, check out their websites, rocketracingsetups.com and WOTRL.com for more information about that. Steve, World of Thunder season opener in a little over a week's time, am I correct?
October the 4th, you're going to see the Fixed Pro late models. You're going to see the UMP Modifieds, the Pro late models, and the Mimi's Makings and Motions Super Late Model National Series on Sunday nights. And then on Wednesday nights, BJ Duvall going to take off, and we're going to let Brett Riles run the Fixed UMP Modified Series on Wednesday night. So, and all this action this season will be live on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll be splitting Wednesday nights off, so with LSR TV. So, tune in to UDTV for all the action. It's action packed, Brett.
All right, looking forward to a fantastic season with the World of Thunder Racing League. Season 11 or 12?
Season number 11. There's no sprint cars this season, but at the end of the season, there's going to be a 410 mini series. There's going to be 4 races with 2 weekends, and we're going to have on season 12, just like the Mimi's Makings and Motions, national tour with select drivers. The 410 sprint cars in season 12 will have select drivers.
Oh, looking forward to that one. Now you've got me licking me chops for season 12. But well done to JD Brown, who wins tonight's round number 9 here, the Ascores and Down on the Graphics Midgets series. Until next time, on behalf of Steve McMillian and Brett Wheeler, we say farewell and good night. We'll see you whenever.